everyone, it's me. I'm just doing a quick test stream right now. I'm gonna see, I got a whole new set of, things, and, I'm just trying them out real quick. We'll be doing another video real soon. Sightseeing and tour. So currently I should be streaming to Ustream and Twitch. YouTube is out of luck for now because the server is not working particularly well, so I didn't. Oh wow, yeah, it looks good. I guess the text at the top could look a little bit better, but with the name of the channel. Oh well, not to worry. Well, Rome wasn't built in a day, so let's get going. So let me see. I want to pop out the chat if I can. Because if not, I'm not going to be able to speak or see to the people. And power to the people. I want to see the chat while I have the Oculus Rift on. Okay. So let me go ahead and bring that into. Oh, I got some goodies. So first, I'll stuff the update. That's so annoying. I don't give two hoots about your stupid update. The update can wait. Alright, so let me. I guess this is a good chance to test out the new feature. I'll be right back while I get that updated. Alright, so we're back. We finally got everything sorted out as much as we possibly can. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright, I wanted to just test the widgets out real quick. Yay! Yay, they all work. I'm a noob. I don't care. I'm learning. Alright, so let's get going. Let's go sightseeing. I want to go sightseeing. Alright, so, if you have any particular, if you have any particular country that you would like to visit, please comment in the please comment into the Twitch chat box, which I am posting right here, and I will see all your little chats right there. Come up. Even though I've got the mask on, so I can't see my desktop and everything, and so let's go visit countries. Okay, so one from each continent. So we did Kansas, we did Texas, we did Oregon, we did PA, we did North Carolina. I believe we did. Oh yeah, we did Georgia. Let's do Wyoming. I just noticed one thing. I forgot to switch the audio. We can't. I'll disturb the neighbors at 12 in the midnight. Okay. Let's go back in and we'll do Wyoming real quick. Much better. Alright, so Wyoming. What is this going to be another one that isn't going to load? Thought it was loading before. That's better. Oh dear. We'll come back because obviously that's not working right. Let's just try one that I know worked. Make sure it's not just that video. guess it was that video. So the Wyoming one doesn't work. I wasn't really impressed with that. It was like, yeah, whatever. When we do the North Pole, we could do the Antarctic event. We can't do the Arctic. That's disappointing. So go to Europe. We did Switzerland. We did Austria. We did Netherlands. We did Belgium. Let's go ahead and do Finland. So far, the videos from America have been very disappointing. Okay then. See, this is how you really do ice fishing, not like how they do in Facebook Spaces. That game was horrendous.
Mate in Finland. Reilun kilon painoinen oli toivomuskin. Joo, se on just. Tämä on kova. taas myrähkämään.
Oli. Ja tuli vaikka minkälaista tavaraa.
Beautiful countryside. But again, is this all they have? Not really. It doesn't sell you the country. It's not like how the guide in Japan was.
Olen syntynyt tässä Näkkälän kylässä poromiesporperheessä ja isä on ollut aina poroelinkeinossa mukana ja velipoika on täyspäiväisesti vielä tänäkin päivänä. Saamelaisuuteen tietenkin kuuluu hyvin tärkeänä poro ja muut luontaiset elinkeinot, mutta matkailu on tullut tähän rinnalle. Kyllä se on poro tietenkin yksi tärkeimmistä, mitä asiakkaat haluaa nähdä. Ja tietenkin nyt talvella on revontulet.
No.
Ja se on täällä joka päivästä. Ei poro ole mikään hauskuutuseläin ollut koskaan, se on tuotantoeläin. Ja se on aina tietenkin asiakkaille ja turisteille shokki, että ei kaikki porot ole täällä joulupukin poroja, että niitä myös teurastetaan ja syödään. Mutta nyt saattaa olla, että se vähän muuttuu. Sehän ehkä olisi parempi, että se poro saisi päästää henkensä ja se saisi saman rahan vuosittain matkailijoilta, ja tästä tulisi lihaa.
You heard him, folks. Go visit Finland so they don't have to kill reindeer anymore. More people that visit, less reindeers. Niger. The place that Trump can pronounce. What is that? Red seed or? Well, only one video, really? Alright, let's do Madagascar. for Australia, we'll do the other island of New Zealand. Hello. Like I said, if there's a country that you guys want to see, it doesn't matter if we already seen it again. By all means, put it in the chat. And by all means, we'll go take a look. Oh. Hello. They're like little bats hanging upside down. Well. So we didn't do South America. We did North America. Alright, let's do Peru. Did North America, we did Europe, we did Africa, and now we're going to do South America. New video.
Hola amigo, my name is Luis and I'm a Chief Experience Officer with G Adventures and I want to welcome you to my incredible country, Peru! Here we are overlooking Cusco now. Amazing, isn't it? Over 3.5 million people visit Peru every year for our scenery and festivals. And of course, some of the greatest archaeological sites in the world.
Wow.
G Adventures is a world leader in trekking in Peru. Whether you're walking the famous Inca Trail or simply breathing in the mountain air of the Andes, this is adventure travel at its best. And because we run our own treks, we are able to ensure the fair treatment of our porters.
You hear that, Trump? They manage their own borders without a war.
G Adventures has always hired local residents for services wherever we go, to create local jobs and support the economies of the surrounding communities.
Alinjami kachu ñañay turayki tijiyachay awayacha warmikunaq llaqtama.
Uh-huh. I understood all of that. And if you believe
The
me,
Women's Weaving Cup is just one of the many cultural experiences you'll have in Peru, with so many places and colors, and of course, our people. This is one of our G Adventures for Good projects, which we have all over the world. These are projects that provide local communities with employment, education, and better futures. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. And remember, just by traveling with Chi Adventures, you're changing the world. Machu Picchu is waiting for you too. Please, please, get here. You have to see it for yourself. It's even better in real life. See you soon. Machu Picchu, changing people's lives. Machu Picchu, changing people's lives. Machu Picchu.
You heard him. You see the difference compared to that, to the Wyoming video? More effort.
Huacachina es un oasis, tiene una opción para practicar el deporte todo el año, ¿no? Porque acá nosotros no necesitamos que sea invierno.
They sell you the country, they tell you a little bit about it and show you around. They have more passion.
Practicamos y nos gustó mucho, entonces le pusimos mucho empeño. Veníamos todos los fines de semana.
I like what that girl's t-shirt. We need a day between Saturday and Sunday.
Cuando bajamos la duna se siente la adrenalina.
Y nos sentimos muy emocionados porque como que imitamos a lo de la nieve, el snowboard. Nosotros quisiéramos hacer un team y representar al Perú y dejarlo en alto.
Sandboarding. That in itself should be a sport, not just snowboarding. Or on the train. The reflection of the camera. Alright, so we did North America, we did one in South America, we did Africa, we did two in Africa because we felt cheated, one in Europe. I guess we should do a Middle East one. We did Syria, we did Iraq, we did Jordan. Okay, so we gotta do Palestine. Nope, no video for Jordan. Let's do Kuwait. For the Middle East. Oh. I said Kuwait, not Iraq, but... expected Chevy trucks to be in QA. Alright, that's enough of that. That's kind of getting boring. If I wanted to spend 4 minutes looking at steel pictures, I would have gone on Google. One and okay, so the other island of New Zealand. Oh, it's the same video. We're not dealing with that crap again. Alright, so let's see. We did Mongolia. Let's do Nepal.
When climbers are on Everest, rescue pilots and their helicopters are always on standby. Ready to go at a moment's notice.
I have around 4,000 hours of flying experience in Nepal. We do lots of search and rescue kind of flying with this helicopter, and it's very reliable. This helicopter is specially designed for operating at high altitude.
Helicopter pilots follow the same route through the valleys that climbers take to reach base camp, camps 1, 2, and 3. Thin air, freezing temperatures, and unpredictable weather conditions make high-altitude rescue work especially hazardous. We are at 15,000 feet and climbing.
That's Class B airspace.
The white trail in the mountain pass is the path that climbers follow towards Gorak Shep, the last place to rest before making the final trek to Everest Base Camp. From base camp to camp 1, climbers must cross the most dangerous mile in the world, the Khumbu.
That's the limit of Class B airspace. That's why it says 17,999.
Creating hidden dangers.
1,800 feet is Class A space. Very few
pilots must be constantly
can get up
thinking
that
about
high.
the weather. Not only what is in front of them, but also what's below.
Holy crap.
At this elevation, the air is so thin that pilots must be on oxygen.
Yeah.
Babek is pushing the helicopter to its maximum flying altitude, 23,000 feet. This is a truly unique perspective.
One minute without
Only
oxygen,
the rescue
you'd
pilots and
black
those who are
out from
rescued
hypoxia.
ever get to see the mountain from here. This is a sight that even those who summit Everest never get to experience.
Should look that up. I want to see more about that.
My name is Renan. I'm a North Face team climber, and over the last 15 years, most of my career and passion has been based in this place. I learned the language early on, and it's allowed me to have this deeper connection and sense of family that keeps drawing me back. Each trip starts walking through this kind of beautiful chaos, circling ancient temples, strolling through cobbled streets of lower villages, and it's a slow journey into the mountains. Going through Kumjung, the cultural center of the Sherpas, has always seemed like the true gateway to the roof of the world.
Right now we're about 16,000 feet, which we definitely feel. We're trying to acclimatize to slowly, but we're taking our time, doing it one step at a time. That's how a lot of these expeditions take place. Come to this place once a year for either a climbing objective or to teach the Nepalis climbing skills for when they're guiding on Everest. It's a pretty beautiful place to explore.
Surrounded by the tallest mountains on Earth. There's little words to describe it. Just deep breaths and memories that will last forever.
Having a 10 right on the edge? Hell no.
To know Nepal is to love her. The majesty of her mountains inspires awe and a reassuring sense of perspective. Together, we need to remind the world that in the wake of Nepal's recent earthquake tragedy, her loveliness remains.
We're in Chitwan National Park in Nepal to participate in a rhino translocation effort. Conservation here has been very successful. There are more than 600 rhinos right now. The idea is to establish new populations of rhinos in places where they are no longer present. Logistically, organizing this is a tremendous effort. It requires a lot of people. It requires a number of elephants to help round up the rhinos. We have a total of about 35 elephants and about 250 people from all over. The elephants are the four-wheel drives. You need an elephant to move in these difficult terrains. When a rhino is discovered, the elephants will move in a circular formation to keep the rhinos contained until they can be darted. Once it's darted, everything moves very quickly.
Let's see them put a Chevy sign on those elephants, huh? Watch his legs.
We hear of doom and gloom in conservation every day. Species being killed here, habitat being lost there. But we have to celebrate our successes. We are working very hard to ensure that our children and our children's children one day see this prehistoric creature moving about where they're supposed to be.
You know, you hear a lot of talk about the Khumbu icefall and its reputation. I mean, we're talking, you know, millions and millions of tons of ice moving at 6 feet a day as it flows down. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people that have been killed in it over the years.
That's okay, I think exchanging his life for footage is fine. That's okay, I'm glad the guy's alive.
What I learned today, climbing from Camp 2 to Camp 3 on Mount Everest, is that breathing at 23,000 feet is really hard, especially when you're going straight uphill on ice and snow. Don't try it at home.
Base camp, this is Camp 3, do you copy?
Yeah, this is Andrew at Base Camp, I copy. How are you doing?
Well, we're just, we're trying to figure out what we're doing, whether we're moving up or staying or coming down. There's a lot of wind, especially moving up high, but according to that last weather report, it should drop down by between 12 and 3. So I think we're going to batten down the hatches and move up to the south call, over.
Yeah, copy that, Brent. Conditions should be dying down with the wind.
We're higher than any point outside the Himalayas. Higher than anything in North America, South America, Europe, the Antarctic, but everything else has just been cost of entry into the game of climbing Everest.
We got up here last night after a very windy trip from Camp 3, but everyone made it safely, and so we are enjoying a rest day today. And now we're just trying to eat and breathe.
So we're here in this, precarious spot. We've got to be really careful how we move around. Our tents are staked out and tied in, and Andrew, did you copy that last transmission over?
I copy, Brad. What's the ascent plan?
If we're not moving up, well, we're coming down. There's no way around that. We don't have oxygen to spend another day up here. We've got one shot over.
Copy that, Brad. Hold tight. Weather's supposed to be changing soon. You guys are gonna make the push to the top.
Here's the game plan. We got a couple of hours just to kind of lie here and rest if you can sleep.
Yeah, right.
I'll be super impressed. That ain't happening for me. But we'll start to get ready in a couple of hours. And we'll leave here at 10. That means we're getting ready in the dark. And we're leaving here at 10, maybe 9:30. And we'll just start climbing into the night, and we'll be summiting it at first light if everything goes well.
They say that on a clear day at sea level, you can see for about 12 miles. Today, on top of Mount Everest, you can see for 1,200 miles.
Holy crap! Wow. Oh, they're all on oxygen. I guess they have to be.
Everest was more than a mountain. It became tangible proof that I was still strong, that, you know, cancer hadn't broken me down.
Very, very powerful in that way for me, and to be at the top of the world. To have that connection to a person and to a place.
They told me I couldn't go on amazing journeys, but
I have a special needs daughter. I see so many people, you know, that feel sorry for her or tell her that she can't do this or can't do that. But I want her to know that there's nothing that she can't be or can't do. That if she wants to go for any goal or any summit, it's there for her.
Yep. It's good that they reached back to base. Alright guys, so that's our little guided tour around the world today. I shall touch you back real soon. Have a safe and fun night. Have a good night, guys.